You always wait for the last minute. What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. We got a lot to talk about, but we're just going to get this show started, and it goes a little bit. I should always have this ready. I don't know.
You should. Just wait till the last minute.
It is what it is. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
What's everybody?
It's me. Good morning, Gene. Eric, tell everybody
good morning.
Tell everybody what day it is.
You tell me to do all this stuff. Find the map. Tell me what day it is. Do this. All right, ready?
Sorry.
It's okay. All right, so it's National Sunscreen Protection Day. It's a little warm out there, but it's also Don't Fry Day.
Don't Friday.
On Friday.
Well, okay, so I don't know if you know this, but isn't fry like doing what do you call it? Acid? LSD?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It is. I said, don't fry on Friday. Anyways, guys,
right.
It's a brain fryer, but at the same time, it is what it is. Guys, this is a very, very big morning, and it's one of those mornings that we are actually going to take our time to go ahead and talk a little bit about fire. And the reason why we're talking about fire is because we do have one of the biggest pine tree forest in the world.
We do, and I'm looking for the map, and I ran into the wrong map, and it still shows Crook's Fire pretty active here. Look at this.
Yeah.
So active fires is saying it's above 650 acres still there.
Well,
there's still something going on up there. But anyway, there's another fire which we were out on this morning. And hold on here, I've got two. These maps take up a lot of power,
a lot of juice.
So
a lot of juice, man.
It's killing my juice. Let me find it here.
So what did we ended up? We woke up this morning and I was like, I smell fire. Yep. You're not supposed to have fire right now. We're on stage 2 restriction right now,
yesterday.
Guys.
Yeah.
And what we've learned is that, we just don't do those things because, once again, we're in the forest area. So if you guys are new to Prescott, Arizona, or even if you have been here a while and you don't know nothing about fires, I really suggest that you listen to this really, really quickly. Yesterday afternoon, there was a fire on 89A.
Yes.
Right up the highway.
Ugh.
And ideally, any of those fires are... this is, once again, I don't know what happened on this one, but ideally it's the trailer chains that are dragging on the floor. So now, if you don't know how to go ahead and put trailer chains on your vehicle, you can definitely make it happen, or learn a little bit through the fire company or whatever, or just ask somebody.
So, but they closed down 89A yesterday for quite some time.
Yeah, and I went over there this morning to go check it out, to go see if I could see it. So I ended up driving by, and I'm like, oh, I can't see it, because usually when it starts burning on the side of
you see it, right?
You'll see it,
right?
But it's a really short, grassy area. So I didn't see nothing, but on the way back, then I saw that it was literally right off the highway.
Really?
And it you know what else could actually happen is that when you pull off on the side of the highway and something is like a muffler on your underneath your car,
right?
That could also start the fire itself. But what they end up doing is that ADOT, obviously, or even any street maintenance, they shave down that whole area. They maintain that
they mow it, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that tall grass doesn't touch a car.
All right, so that was happening yesterday. Mm-hmm. I think it's out because it's not on the fire map.
Yep.
But you can see here. So first and foremost, I'm shocked. Crooks is still considered an active fire zone. They're still doing stuff up there.
Yeah, well, yesterday we got an email saying that it was a complete done.
I'll
pull that information up right now. But
all right, well, here we are.
This was this morning.
We're going to zoom into this morning. So you and I were out there taking video this morning, and we were really confused.
Very confused.
And so here's the fire this morning, which is up by Copper Basin. Just as it gets right on the other side of the golf course over there.
Yeah.
And they said it was on private property, and it was an acre this morning, and but the thing is, we went up high, and so you filmed video from Yavapai Medical Center.
Yes.
Just behind, and you saw all the smoke down in the valley.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? No, that's gotta be the same fire. So I went up on one of the water towers, and I was confused. I was looking towards Copper Basin, and I didn't see any smoke. You could smell it.
Yeah.
But then I went around, and all the smoke was going down kind of Gurley Street into town. So I am so confused because it doesn't line up with the map and where we were seeing the smoke. The good thing is it was all white smoke. So that means that there's water going on.
Yeah, and I was doing the same. I was like looking to the right where I thought that this location was, and nope, it wasn't there because it was like okay, the water tower that sits on top of the mountain right above. What is it? What's it?
It's right between Gurley and Copper Basin.
Yeah,
yeah.
And so I was looking at that, and I was like, oh, there doesn't look like no fire there. So let's see. Forest Service news. Yeah, the Crooks fire closure lifted. It doesn't seem like it's inactive or anything in that.
It's still on the map, and it was still on the hot map that I just pulled. So I don't know. But anyway, so we'll keep everybody posted on this one. It was really weird this morning because you could smell it. You could see the smoke, but it wasn't where we thought it would be. So maybe the smoke's staying down in the trees. I don't know. It was weird because it out towards the left side of Thumb Butte where it was supposed to be, it was clear. Like it looked really clear out there. So I don't know. I'm sure we'll get more.
Yeah, if you guys have like allergies or it's really hard for you to breathe, do not go outside. It's just not a good time. Don't do your normal out this morning until it lifts up. So if you guys want to know more about that or see what we were actually posting, we went live twice this morning. If you guys did not see that, and if you guys have any information on this, send it to us. We would love to hear from you and your point of view.
Well, and
get the word out there.
It looks like we got a bunch of stuff here. Hold on, we're catching up. So we said hi to Gene. Good morning, Haley. Facebook user, hey, whoever you are. Good morning, Prescott Times Facebook user, and then good morning from the 863 from Tammy. Tech stops on today on the YouTube channel, so subscribe to YouTube because sometimes YouTube's a little bit more reliable when it comes to pinging you. So just hit the bell and do select all for alerts.
Yeah.
We got more here. So we've got another Facebook user says they drove by around 7 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, it was deadlocked.
Wow.
Over on the 89, like they closed it because of that fire. I mean, it was fast moving.
Well, it was kind of crazy because I didn't. Anyways, I drove by. I was like, "What is this?"
Then there's our friends at Cavi Logistics, and he's saying there's a fire over there by Parker and Blythe too.
Yeah,
it's just it's bad conditions right now. That's why they upped the fire stuff up to higher levels. And here's the thing that's scary is everybody's camping this weekend. So we got all these people from the down in the valley that are going out to places, and the first thing is, where can I go with a fire? And it's like, please, you do not need a fire.
No fire restrictions.
So remind everybody if they're asking, if you see them in groups, if you just see that there is no fires, there is no outdoor smoking, there is no outdoor shooting. Tell them,
but be nice about it. Be very nice about it. So I'll read what the Prescott U.S. Forest Service wrote this morning.
Well, and somebody's asking real quick. So is stage 2 include pellet grills? I think so.
Yeah, it's all in there. Well,
it was so funny because somebody tried to sell one.
Yeah, if you nobody wants to buy that.
Somebody listed it yesterday as the fire restrictions went in. They're like, hey, you can't use that.
Go here right now and you will be able to read exactly what it's all about as far as fire restrictions, so you are not confused about what is actually happening there. But let me read what the U.S. Forest Service said this morning. Prescott Natural North Fire firefighters are on scene of a wildfire assisting the city of Prescott. The fire is 1 acre west of Copper Basin Road and north of Copper Basin Bible Camp. Handline and hose lay has been completed along the perimeter. The fire is on private property and the cause is unknown at this time. So, I mean, once again, I have no clue because we were looking in that direction and it didn't look like it was actually the thing happening.
Right. I'm going to pull Copper Basin Bible Camp real quick.
Yeah. And you know what? I actually have that information for the fire restriction.
And yeah, so, okay, I'm going to share the screen here real quick as you're pulling that up. So you can see here, don't show the screen again. If they only made this easier. All right. So here we go. So here's Copper Basin Bible Camp. I'm going to zoom out. And you can see there's Copper Basin Road. So north of that Copper Basin Road, that's pretty far south. Look at that way out there. And we didn't see the smoke until it was like, way like down on Gurley, way down here where you see the Charlotte Home Museum.
Maybe he was just taking the valley down.
I mean, because it's way out there. And the thing is, every time I look that way, you remember that fire? It was like 10 or 15 years ago.
Yep.
Like all the bottom of the trees on the top of that hill are built. That was a scary one.
Yeah.
They're all burnt.
You can see it, man. I was really scared.
And this one's closer. So anyway, it sounds like they may have it under control, but at the same time, this may be over the mountain. That's why we can't see it. and it's going around the mountain down Gurley Street.
It could be. And just to go ahead and
because you see Thumb Butte up here, so it's completely in line with Thumb Butte. So it may have been farther out, and maybe the smoke may be going around Thumb Butte and down. And that could be why.
It could be right down the valley, a little wind channel that it has. And just to go ahead and answer your information, this is your fire restrictions. What is not allowed? Obviously, there's a lot of not allowed. So get your phones out right now.
What's not allowed?
Scan that.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa.
Fires, campfires, charcoals, coals, wood stoves, no smoking. You're allowed to smoke in the comforts of your car. Do not hang the cigarette butt outside.
Your car. Yeah, you'll get a ticket for that.
One of the things that I saw this one guy doing. I mean, there's a reason why there's warning labels on a lot of things. You're just like, who would ever try that? But there is people like that.
Somebody tried it?
Well, there was a guy riding on a scooter one day, and he was smoking a cigarette, and it was like dead in the stage 2 fire restriction. And all I could think about is like, what's going on in that guy's head? I mean, obviously he's not reading the information or the news, or he doesn't give a darn about the dang forest around him.
I don't think people realize how fast it happens.
I don't think people realize at that state of mind.
Well, I just don't think I think people are like, oh, it's just, there's nothing going to come off the cigarette. There's nothing going to come off my fire. I think they have this idea that but I mean, you've seen some of those, and it goes, and the wind picks up, and it just,
yeah. That's all it needs is a couple of extra things. And there was another guy that was literally cruising down the road, and his truck was so low, but his chains, every time he hit a little bump or hump or whatever, it would hit the ground and it would cause a spark. So it that's all it takes, guys.
And I try to use cables instead of the chains.
Yeah. During
this time of year, especially, just because when we were kids, all right, squirrel moment. When we were kids, we would take chains, we would tie them to our bikes at night, and this was in Phoenix. And we would run them down the street in the middle of the night, and you'd watch the sparks come off the chains.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, there is a lot of things that we used to do. I mean, just for fun, but at the same time, nowadays it's not a good deal.
You just don't do this. It's too dry.
Yeah.
They said so. The number I heard is like we're in a 2,400 year drought. Like that's where the West is at right now. They've not seen this. Like by records, they think they've not seen this least amount of rainfall in like 2,400 years. Isn't that crazy?
It's great. Well, it's kind of funny because what is it? Not even 6 years ago, we have the 100-year flood.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Water deal,
but it's gone. All the water's gone.
You would figure out, there's something going on crazy there. But I actually read just yesterday through United, the Weather Channel. Mm-hmm. Saying that this could be the wettest one this year.
We were talking about that, and I haven't seen Kevin pop up lately on our show.
He's hibernating until the time
he's waiting. He's on vacation right now.
Okay, waiting for the season.
He's waiting for the season, but he is predicting, and so is a bunch of other people, heavy monsoon. So let's hope so. Anyway, that starts around the 4th of July, around rodeo time. Yep. All right, so it's Friday, and normally it's Foodie Friday. So is there a Foodie Friday today? I know Tammy was working on it.
There is going to be something today.
Okay.
We're going to have come a sneak attack.
All right. Well, and while you're thinking about that, I also want to throw out there, because you've got events coming up, but I've been talking to a bunch of the hotel owners and managers around town, and bookings are kind of light this 3-day weekend. Normally we're like, oh man, we're always booked. So if you know somebody who wants to get out of the valley, get out of the heat, call the local hotels up. They may have some space for them.
Eric's lying. They're all full.
Yeah. Just make sure they don't start a fire. No.
If they don't know how to camp, just tell them to go ahead and get a hotel room.
Our local businesses need this.
They do.
They need it. They rely on these big weekends. So anyway, if you know somebody that wants to get out of the valley, have them call up the local hotels. They may have some space for them. And no fires. No fires in the hotels either.
Jeez. Oh, you know what you're probably getting as far as that map with the crooks?
What?
The soil burns severity.
No. I went into the hot map.
I don't know, guys.
I'm backing it up. I'll do it. You do your thing. I'll do it.
You do your thing. I don't know. This is just. I'm just squirreling on this, man. This is what I like to do best. Is squirrel. That's what happens, guys. That's what happens. So, anyways, today is one of those days where you just got to watch out what you do, and it's going to be a doozy today. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. What's hot? Define hot.
Well, not hot enough for you with your nice sports jacket. I got one too.
Define hot.
It's really hot. No matter what, anything that makes you sweat is hot.
Yeah, okay, all right, that's fair. I can live with that. I can't find the map I was on before. But anyway, we'll research it. We'll figure it out. Haley's saying stuff. If you're totally full in town, then make sure to support local business. Absolutely, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
go out there. There's a lot of, we're exploring with the trade.
I want to know who is opening up the splash pad at the city of Prescott.
I'm supposed to open this weekend.
Yeah, that's Prescott Valley.
No, I heard this weekend here. No.
I don't know. We're gonna have to.
But anyway, that's the thing is, if we're not totally full, there is a fair normally that goes on this weekend, so I'm sure it's going on. They'll do it on the phone.
Open up the water park.
Right now's the weekend. It's hot. What is hot? Tell me what hot is.
It's hot, man. It's hot. Anytime you go outside and you start sweating, it's hot.
So anyway, there's Michael. It's just to think hot dogs. That's
I
two
think
dogs. That's two dogs right
said it
there.
in his voice, man.
Yeah, dude, dogs. Right
Who's
there.
from the Facebook user?
I'll take Prescott hot right now. I'm in Pinup, Nevada. Okay, that sounds hot.
Yeah. He said Nevada. That's really
that sounds
hot.
hot. Yeah.
Is that desert all up there?
Mostly. There is a little place. There's some places in northern Nevada that are like Prescott. I saw.
Ugh.
So anyway, okay. So maybe Foodie Friday. What events are coming up? You got to show them. Because
There's
we're
a
over
lot
time.
of events. I ain't got nothing to tell you about events. You just got to go to theprescotttimes.com and figure it all out because as of right now, there's so much going on. Make sure you don't drink and drive this weekend. It is not a good idea. The DUI task force is always out. Prescott is very safe when it comes down to driving. Do your due diligence and make sure you plan a ride ahead of time or find yourself a nice, awesome DD driver and make sure that they take care of you.
Yeah. It's good advice.
Don't treat them like crap because they'll leave you in the middle of the night.
Does it happen?
No, I watch it happen though. Like, I can't take this drunk scene, man. I'm out of here. Oh, guys. All right. It's a beautiful morning in our neighborhood. And hopefully they get that fire out. We'll keep all the information coming in as fast as possible. And don't forget, we are actually getting ready and gearing up for the coolest event of the year.
Which one? I'm waiting to see.
Okay, here we go. Rundown. We got the champion of
Triple Creek.
No,
it's not Triple Creek.
Triple Creek Affair.
It's Triple Crown. There we go.
Triple Crown Affair is going to be going down.
You have plugged Triple Creek in my head.
I know.
Yeah.
And then obviously movie night is going to be starting next week, Friday.
Oh my gosh, is it next week?
Yes, sir. And then July 2nd, we're going to be doing a little bit of a cool thing over there behind Triple Creek. We already had that one. And then we're doing the Creekside Comedy Show. So if you guys want to be a part of that, it's limited seating and it's going to be a fun
reminder to everybody. May is almost over.
Yep. So. And if you guys want to go ahead and start preparing for this, the rodeo is now having their event listing up. So if you guys want to be a part of some of the coolest signature events for the rodeo, this is where you will go. Take a screenshot right now or just ask for it and we'll be posting it later on. Throughout the week.
Okay.
Because that's how we do it.
That sounds good.
Okay, guys, I'm out.
Be safe out there. Enjoy
he said splash today for Prescott.
It would make sense. It opens today, but I'm not holding my breath. We'll find out, and you'll post it, right?
Well, ideally, they give us all that information,
and then,
but we might be like second to last.
Well, hold on. It is a 3-day weekend, so we are not here on Monday, right?
Heck no.
Okay.
Take the 3 days off, my friend.
All right.
Enjoy life. All right, guys. We'll see you. Wait, is it today Friday?
Today's Friday, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
No, that's what I said.
I thought I had one more day with you, Eric.
Tammy's saying it's posted on the website as well. So apparently, there you go.
What?
Tammy, what the opening day today? Confirm that for everybody.
Prescott? If so, put the link in the comments so we can go ahead and have that. But anyways, if that's the case, then that's the case, guys. It's open. People are going to have fun. It's going to be a great weekend. Make sure you do safe things and make sure you plan ahead. Okay. And if you're traveling, just be prepared for the long waits on I-17.
Rodeo. What?
Oh, she's talking about the rodeo.
Okay.
Weeks. All right, guys. With that being said,
you got a bunch of splash patters sad.
I know.
Yeah. All
right. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna call up John right now and ask him this stuff.
All right.
Open or not?
Man? Stay. Check out the Prescott Times and the Facebook site for the answer.
Please, all the time. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. Remember, love always wins. We'll see you guys later.